And defensive though, defensive with Scald actually does work.
All right, guys.
Okay.
I think the stream is starting. I think it's live. Can someone send the link in the chat?
It's not in my subscription feed.
Let me. I can do it.
Oh, there it is. Why does it not? It's not in my subscription feed. Oh God.
Let me. Here it
viewer,
is.
so
Give me 2 seconds. It is.
It would be I.
It is I.
All right. We got the boys.
Okay. Is the link already? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna. Okay. My God, I'm gonna be the first one to chat something. There.
There's no spectator role anymore? Oh, there is. I'm just gonna flop that down.
Who's the great blast cannon?
That's me.
Okay.
Okay.
Really
if you're wondering about my username, why is it not Toady?
Yeah, it's a pretty cringe name.
I know, right? I did it when I was like 12 or 11, and then I got too lazy to change it since I don't. YouTube.
We're gonna start. So guys that are watching the stream, over here on the left, we got the value that Pokemon was last season, if it was a Pokemon that was like in the game last season. Then over here on the right, we're gonna be sorting them, and we're gonna be discussing all these Pokemon and what we think of them, and if they're good or trash. And maybe you can, if you're smart, you can like take notes on what we're saying and figure out if we're gonna draft them next season. But that, whoa, that might be a lot, guys. Sorry about that. All right, so let's start with regular Abomasnow. It was at 5 points last season.
I'm definitely drafting this though, but it's fine.
I'm thinking it's gonna stay there.
Yeah, it's good with a roll.
I agree. Especially looking at Mega Abomasnow later, I think that you cannot put it 6 points, especially because
I think Mega Abomasnow is gonna be 6 points because that's where it was last.
Yeah,
season.
Exactly. That's why.
Yeah. All right. Regular Absol 2 points. I'm fine with that.
Regular, no.
Can we put it at 3? Just because I know it got
drafted it.
I know, but like it
So
with even.
No. Nobody drafted
it. It has some nice tools though.
I agree. Nobody drafted it.
Staying there.
With Sucker Punch, I don't know. It's a solid.
Close combat.
That thing sucks. Mega Absol is a little more of a question mark.
Stuck in these old mindsets, Akeem. Come on now,
dude. It's like it hasn't done Sucker Punch its entire career in competitive Pokemon, and now Sucker Punch is good on it. No, I'm being sarcastic.
Well, it has more coverage now.
People in chat, let me know what you guys think of regular Absol and if you think it's actually good.
I'm not saying it's good, but it belongs to being 3 points.
I think Mega Absol probably should go down from 7 to 6, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
It was pretty good last season. No.
Who had it last season?
Neff. And it was like carrying him.
Okay, so you say carrying him. Let's redefine what carrying means real quick. Neff finished the season, and I love Neff, 3 and 5. I wouldn't call that carrying.
But it put in work every time he used it. Let's hear the argument for Absol.
Let's see.
115 special.
Fellas and fellettes in the chat. What are the arguments for Absol being 6 or 7? I'm definitely leaning 6. I think it's pretty bad.
So wait, why are we dropping? So number one, someone drafted it. So in your rationale, it shouldn't be really dropped. Like someone drafted it where it was at 7.
Yeah.
Number 2, it was good on the team it was drafted on. So I think at least it should be 7. And I guess I think there's an argument that it could be 8 just because I think it's solid mon. But
8? No way. Okay. All right. Well,
it has CC. It has close combat.
Okay. Can I argue in favor of Absol being 7? Well, first of all, I know non-boosting item, but still 150 base attack is nothing to laugh at. Stab knockoff, great speed tier. Outspeeds the majority of the whole metagame. It has special options with Ice Beam and Fire Blast and Thunderbolt, which you can use because it has 115 base special attack.
But Badmon.
But you have no argument, Akeem. You're just saying
you
it's a
won't
bad
even bust
mon.
out the argument. Extremely frail, loses to most scarfers.
Magic bounce.
Is Sucker Punch.
It's
Like
attacks that
it
while
doesn't
looks
lose.
intimidating is not actually as good as you think it is because it can't run an item. So it's kind of the same as being like regular Absol with a life orb. Okay, but fair enough. It's fast. I just think it's a little underwhelming in power because it doesn't have the actual stats to set up reliably because it's so poor defensively in both typing and stats. So you like can't really set it up. So you're just relying on being in a wall breaker, and I think it falls short in that role because it can't hold an item.
I still think it's very powerful, and with the amount of coverage that it has, it is insanely annoying to try to like play around. Just like I don't think there's a lot of defensive counterplay. So
somebody's got some echo going on. They're saying in the chat.
Free.
Is it still? Damn it! I'll try
to. Sorry, man.
Okay, all right.
Talk
fair enough.
Whenever
7.
You want to.
People in the chat are saying 7. You guys are all making an argument for 7. That's fine. I'll live with it. We'll give. They're saying I'm a little quiet, so I'm gonna turn myself up a little. All right. Hello. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Hi.
All right, turn myself up a little bit.
Selgor stay at 7 or 6.
All right. Okay, so Mega Absol at 7. Excelgor, I'm fine with staying at 6. I think.
6.
Yeah.
Regular Aegislash. I think Aegislash could maybe move down to 14.
I agree. I think it was pretty bad.
But but it does get drafted, so I can see an argument going both ways. It's a little bit of a tough question.
I mean, I feel like there's two things that we have to take in account here. Well, first of all, the thing is, if it goes to 14, it's definitely being one of the best, if not the best, 14 pick, in my opinion. Besides, I think it's getting drafted either way. I think if it goes to 15, everyone's gonna draft everything that's in 15, right? So the thing is, it either makes people not waste their pick, but use their 15-point pick on Aegislash, or grab another 15-point pick that is Aegislash. You know what I mean?
So I think I'm fine with putting it at 15 because it does get drafted, and I think for me, I don't know if other people agree with me, but for me, the most important thing is Amon getting drafted at its spot. If it is getting drafted, I'm comfortable keeping it where it is. So I'm okay with 15.
Yeah,
okay.
It is a lot of sets, so it's a mon that's like a solid.
Regular Aerodactyl.
Where was it last time?
It was at
6
points last season, which I'm fine with keeping it there. I don't think getting dual wing beat's gonna make a big difference for Aerodactyl. Regular.
Well, D-Dance plus dual wing beat may actually do some work with like Life Orb or something.
So maybe like 7. I mean, it has
I knew it got those last season. I still never managed to bring it to a game.
But you brought like the same 6 mons.
That isn't true. I brought every other Pokemon on my team came to a match except for this one. I could never find a matchup where it like felt solid.
But I think that's just your team composition. I don't know if that's really a good indication of how good Aerodactyl is as a mon. Because I use the same mon.
Tomathor in chat says regular Aerodactyl's never gonna Dragon Dance. I agree with that very, very much. Like,
regular Arrow. I mean, it can. Like, I mean, I guess Hone Claws is like the more superior option just because it's so fast.
We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it at 6. We can't spend too long on every single like insignificant Pokemon. Some of these I'm just gonna like exec decision and we're gonna move on. Mega Aerodactyl. I'm 14. Thinking 13 to 14. I'm thinking it goes to 14 now.
14 dual wing beat plus Dragon Dance and Tough Claws is just too strong.
Yeah, I like it. I like it there a lot. I like it there. Mega Arrow is going to be good. We're going to go through. Yeah, I don't know who Chanina Kosovsky is, but we're going to try to move this a little faster because I agree. We can't do this long for every single Pokemon or we'll be here many episodes. Regular Aggron, I'm fine with that. 4 points.
5?
I think 4.
I was honestly gonna say 3, but sure 4.
4.
Yeah, I think
okay, we'll keep it at 4 since we got a little bit of going both ways, I guess. Mega Aggron,
I think should be 10.
I think it should move down to 9.
No, I think it's too good.
It gets body pressed though.
10.
And
it should not move down to the C tier. It is way too good.
I don't think you should look at it as like a C tier because we don't. I think it's more like.
Well, it shouldn't be.
Yeah, fair enough. Actually, you're right, but I definitely as a person who has used Mega Aggron in like another league for a little bit, like body press is awesome for sure. I don't think it's that big because body press hits things that you weren't really struggling with anyways as Mega Aggron. Like you weren't afraid of like opposing rock types and like I don't know, ice types
kind of
and like the things that body press was hitting. Generally, you weren't afraid of normals. You weren't afraid of ice types. You weren't afraid of rock types. You weren't really that afraid of even dark types. Like the things that body press opposing steel types, you weren't afraid of. Like the things that it's helping you hit, like it doesn't actually. While it seems really good as like an idea, it doesn't actually warp any of its matchups, and in any significant way. Yeah. So people in chat are saying body press isn't a big deal. It's unpickable at 10.
Is it though?
I don't think it's unpickable. I'm fine with whatever, to be honest.
Just because, yeah, I think like if you actually stop it, like body press is one of those things like on paper you're like, oh my god, it's got such defense. Body press is amazing, and then you stop and think like, what is one matchup that allows Mega Aggron to win that it didn't already win? And there's pretty few of those actually.
What other megas are at 10?
Okay, so
I don't know.
I guess.
So I'm okay. I'm gonna go to 9 with it. I think. And another thing is like it didn't get drafted last season. I would rather a Pokemon be good and feel good getting drafted than bad. Like I'd rather it feel good to draft at 9 than feel bad to draft at 10. If that makes sense.
Right. I guess it is only like a pure steal, so it's really only providing you a really solid defensive option that has some good stuff to deal with.
It doesn't have recovery as well, so it gets worn down easily.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So regular
Zam 12.
Zam 12.
I agree. I don't think. I'm sorry.
Regular Zam is underwhelming.
I'm thinking 12. Regular Zam to 12. I'm fine with. Alakazam is gonna be 15. I think that's all. We're all.
Mega, yeah.
Alcremie.
No one can testify to Mega Zam being 15.
Alcremie at 6. I'm fine with, but I also am fine going lower with it to 5. I think Alcremie is really a bad Pokemon.
I don't think it's that bad. I think we should look where Aromatisse is. Aromatisse is 5. Okay,
Aromatisse is a better Pokemon than Alcremie.
I agree.
I don't think that's a fair comparison 100%. Whatsoever.
Who just said?
Well, Aromatisse. Hold on. I need.
Alcremie does have sweeping power though. Alcremie does have sweeping power though.
Yeah, I agree because it has Mystical Fire. It has Sword Power, Acid Armor, all those.
All mine.
1 second. Aromatisse.
Aromatisse gets Nasty Plot and Calm Mind.
Let's say that Aromatisse also does get Calm Mind. So the biggest thing is Mystical Fire, but I would also say that Aromatisse has overall better bulk. Wish Protect. Gyro Ball is actually pretty cool on it.
Alcremie gets Recover though, so Wish Protect is like.
Yeah.
It's like they're comparable. So I'm fine with
keep it at 6. Keep it at 6.
Let's try to not all talk at the same time. Justin, what were you saying?
Aromatisse gets Calm Mind. I think that stupid Pokemon should be 5.
Agreed. I'm definitely in favor of that. I'm just looking at this move pool now.
Alcremie gets Sword Power, Acid Armor, and Reliable Recovery in Mystical Fire, but
Aromatisse is still better.
Aromatisse gets Toxic.
Like Aromatisse has significantly better mixed bulk.
It's true, dude. It's true. Alcremie doesn't get Toxic.
That's a big one, actually. That's actually big for a defensive Pokemon.
I think they're very similar, but I wouldn't say one is significantly better than the other one.
Aromatisse is better.
I think Aromatisse is better. We're gonna put Alcremie at 5, and if you disagree, you can
both at 5.
Let's read the chat. Let's get their opinions in here. Aroma is way better. Alcremie is trashed. So I think that that's gonna be
it's gonna be it.
Yeah, it's gonna be it. All right, let's move on. Alomomola at 7. I'm fine keeping it there.
Agreed. That's probably
regular Altaria is 1. We're not gonna talk about that. Mega Altaria 9 or 10. I think is the conversation. I'm okay with 10. I think it's not as good as it used to be, but still pretty versatile.
Still really good.
I had trouble. Yeah.
Like still.
It's really hard to prep. Exactly. It's really hard to prep for.
Okay. Regular. Oh, sorry. No, I just skipped forward. Ambipom. What do you guys think of Ambipom? I'm thinking 4 is probably reasonable.
4.
Good place to keep it.
4.
Amoonguss. It was at 9. I'm okay with 9. I think there's an argument to be made for 10.
I think it's more under. Yeah, I agree. I think it's more underwhelming this generation.
It gets no hidden power though. So yeah.
I think
exactly.
fair enough. I think that's a good argument. I'll stick with 9. That's fine. Regular Ampharos is 1. Mega Ampharos. This is a Pokemon that sometimes gets a little polarizing. It was at 5 last season. I'm okay leaving it there, but I'm also okay moving it to 4.
No,
I think 4 kind of its cap. I think Manectric should be moved up, but that's a while down. But
we're gonna see that later. Ampharos. Oh yeah, 5, I think 5 is good.
5.
Okay.
I think it's a sleeper mon in 5 if you don't have points and you're looking for a mega.
Appleton is probably 6. Probably could be 5 to be honest.
Gonna say 5 as well. I think
Appleton's gonna go down
underwhelming.
for sure. At least a 5, I think.
At least.
Appleton's a bit it's a little underwhelming.
Okay. Arachnid. 8 is probably a good place for it.
I'm just gonna do us all a favor and put our bucket 1, but
Arachnid always gets drafted, and I feel like it's okay as an 8-point mon, so I'm okay with it there. Arcanine at 12, I think it should probably go to 11.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think it's a little overrated at 12.
I mean, people always draft it though, so like it's a toss up. So, but should we kind of punish those teams for drafting it that high because Arcanine's not that
like the problem with Arcanine is like it's really versatile, but you're usually when you're drafting mons that high price, you need them to like fill more important week to week roles on your team, and Arcanine doesn't really fill any actual role in any capacity. Like it's kind
of just a wall, right?
It's a good defensive. It's like very versatile as far as like it's defensive, it's offensive, but it's like never gonna be really a wall breaker. It's not really a sweeper. It's not really like a great tank or like really good wall because it's still got a poor defensive typing. Like it's just kind of like a jack of all trades fit Gloomon at this point.
And you have to run boots every single week.
It's a lot like what it's a lot like. It reminds me a lot of like Silvally.
Silvally's a good mon.
Yeah.
Well, I think a good mon. So I would say Arcanine 11.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Arctovish. It was at 5. I'm okay leaving it there. Arctozolt. Isn't Arctozolt a little better? So 6 maybe.
Yeah, because Bolt Beam. It was at it's at 6. I remember in the other one we put it at 5.
Armaldo 3 or 2?
2. No one's drafting.
I love Armaldo, actually. I like it a lot.
It is good.
I might draft it at 2, but I'm okay with it going to 2 because I do like it.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, even at 2, no one's drafting.
I've drafted Armaldo before, and it like did not let me down. That thing is actually really underrated.
It's a bad mon.
I especially with boots now. Oh, I can
horrible typing.
I like Armaldo, man. I like her. All right. I'll draft it at 2. I genuinely would genuinely consider drafting.
Everyone in the chat, remember this. He said he's going to draft it. So now you have to draft it.
Aromatisse 5. We already had that discussion.
He's just gonna draft Garchomp again in Mega Scissor.
I was actually going to say
I'm thinking 6.
I agree.
Oh, well.
Articuno.
Aromatisse at 6.
Articuno is 5 last season. I'm okay leaving it at 5. Yeah, it's regular Articuno.
Ooh.
Okay, so here's the first interesting discussion that I think we're going to love to get in the chat. Lewis, Armaldo does get rocks, to answer your question.
And Rapid Spin.
It gets rocks, Rapid Spin. I don't know. Anyways, but so Articuno Galar, let's get some thoughts on this, guys. I want to hear everything about it. I'm thinking probably going to be best fit somewhere around like 7-ish, maybe 6.
8.
Really?
Okay, hear me out. So first of all, it has a great special attack set of 125, plus some nice moves to couple that up with Hurricane. It can miss, but still Hurricane. And Freezing Glare, which has that nasty 10% chance to freeze, which can be game changing. Gets Calm Mind, which is a great move for it, especially because it also supports its already good Spadef, you can run a physically defensive set and still boost your Spadef,
All
which is
good points. I will also
Great
say
wait. Great ability in competitive. Plus, it does get recovery with recover.
it does get recovery.
It has good moves overall.
It
and
does
U-turn.
not get defog.
It gets U-turn.
It's U-turn though.
U-turn is good for it. Does not get defog. I think is a pretty big bummer when you're drafting a flying type.
I know me and Akeem had this discussion before, but Articuno Galar is similar to Yuxi. It's a little bit less defensive, a little bit more offensive, same speed, so a lot of the same tech, but it doesn't get things like Toxic, which would help.
Toxic, it's a little less in the way of utility and a little more in the way of offense.
So I think they're comparable in that sense. They're kind of like balanced of each other. So Yuxi 7, that was our rationale for kind of like putting it at 7. When we were talking about it before. I think there's an argument to be made for 8, but
also I think there's a good point in chat, which is like coverage on this thing is, I disagree, it's really bad coverage actually.
Yeah.
Like it's got a lot of redundant. Like how does this thing hit a good steel type?
Shadow Ball.
Yeah, Shadow Ball, but that's why it has U-turn though.
Well, but I'm just saying like its coverage is actually pretty poor. Like it's pretty much a psychic, Shadow Ball, and flying moves.
Can we say 7 and move on? Because we have like 700 Pokemon.
Okay, all right, fair enough. That's a Jatoon with the realistic perspective. Regular Audino, 2 points. I'm fine. Mega Audino, we had a 5. Do you guys think we should move it down?
4.
4? Okay. All right. Aurorus, 2 is fine with me.
Everyone's 4. Get that
Avalugg, 3, I'm okay with.
Yeah, it was a solid 3-point mon. Everyone thought it was gonna be great.
Okay.
Azelf,
also, do not move Azelf down, Hakeem. Do not.
I think it's at 11.
I agree.
I kind of like 10 for it, but
no. Azelf is really strong.
Keep it at 11.
All right. Everyone's seems pretty adamant about it.
Especially when it's a mod you draft all the time. Like I know, like it's a little sus.
I do draft Azelf a lot. I liked Mesprit a lot this season, I will say. Mesprit was kind of the homie, dude. Thunderwave Mesprit like just won me like 2 games.
It's like more chonk itself.
Azumarill, 12, 100%. I'm not even like having a conversation about this Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue.
It's like such a bad Pokemon. Like you draft a water, a fairy, and sucks.
Marina does its
Mega
its
Banette
job better.
4 I'm okay with.
Agreed.
Oh, am I putting it in? Okay. Barbaracle. Ooh, 3.
Ooh.
It was good with Z moves. It's bad now.
Barraskewda. This is a conversation I want to have. Is Barraskewda?
11.
I'm thinking it was at 10.
11.
You think 11? I'm thinking 9. So maybe we should.
It's insanely. No one drafts it, but it's so good on rain. Like it's like with flip turn now.
Okay, I'm okay leaving it at 10 then. If you guys all, because I was gonna actually advocate for 9. If you guys all want 11, I'll settle for 10. Keep it in the middle. I think this Pokemon kind of still is bad. Like flip turn is cool on it.
Flip turn exactly. We expanded flip turns with like close combat and psychic fangs.
All right,
really
we'll leave it at 10. I won't push for 9 that hard. If you guys all feel like it's good.
Basculin 2.
Probably 3 got flip turn, which is good, but
yeah, but like who's drafting?
But who's drafting Basculin? I mean, I am when I draft Wishy Washy, so you watch your mouth.
But Wishy Washy's 2, right?
Wishy Washy was 3. To be fair, it was not a very good 3-pointer. I never brought it.
I
brought it one time.
Oh.
The thing is also, there's a really good point to people who say like, why would you want this on rain? And I think it's a really good argument because like on rain teams, you're trying to like not draft too many waters, and I don't know if you want your water to be Barraskewda.
Okay, wait. Can I then make a better argument?
Okay.
Barraskewda is a better mon than Mega Swampert. Offensively, at least.
That seems...
Offensively, it is. I'm sorry.
No.
Offensively, it is. I'm so
Did Swampert get flip turn too?
Yeah.
Let me know when Barraskewda gets Earthquake.
Okay, then whoever was here did not speak because it also got
the boys are disagreeing with you in chat.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from because with like a life orb or choice band and then adamant because you
it just hits harder. It just hits harder, and Swampert. Swampert is, I feel like it's
But
way
Swampert has
easier to
longevity, though.
Mega
prepare for.
Beedrill. We're gonna move on. Mega Beedrill. We're on B, dude. It's been like 45 minutes. We're on the letter B. Mega
I'm gonna start
Beedrill.
putting in like some crappy mons.
Yeah, that's
like
fine.
the-
Mega Beedrill is 10. I think is okay.
Yes.
Ooh, Blossom. Blossom's not a horrible 1-pointer, but like,
Beware.
it's not bad. Strength
Beware was
stat?
at 4 last season.
5.
It did not get drafted at 4.
Really?
I was gonna say for 3, but I think I'm okay leaving it at 4.
Okay. No.
Ooh,
Bisharp 8, I think is okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of too good for.
Blacephalon, that's a big one. 13 is like
I think
kind of overpay. I
13
feel like 12 might be better for Blacephalon.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, can I say something about that?
Okay.
I would say yeah, but when you put it in the same like tier with Azumarill and Alakazam, I feel like Blacephalon is just better than them.
Well, those are all funny enough that you say that.
So-
Those are all mons that were 13 points last season together.
Yeah,
Yeah. So wait, did Blacephalon get drafted?
No,
exactly.
Okay.
it never gets drafted. Nobody drafts it at 13.
I mean, the thing is, if you don't have a Blacephalon counter, that's a GG.
Nobody drafts it
but
at
it's also
13.
super frail. So if you have any sort of priority on your
Boys, we
team,
got 12 viewers right now, so that makes me kind of hype. I like that we have so many people watching right now. Welcome everyone. Blacephalon, I think we're gonna go with 12, and if people draft it and prove me wrong, so be it. Tomathor says just delete the 13 pointers and move them all to 12.
Yeah, dude.
Regular
13 points.
Blastoise, I think 9 is probably reasonable.
Yeah, it got drafted.
It might be
fell
it might be 8, but it's 8 or 9.
9.
Okay.
Okay, we'll stick
mean,
with 9. Mega
It's a solid
Blastoise.
sweeper.
Mega Blastoise was 11 points
okay.
last season. I
12.
think
12.
I was gonna
Don't
say
say it.
10.
Don't
so
say it. No,
I'm gonna
no.
say 11 then, because I was gonna push for 10 and no one knows that.
Hey, can I tell you why?
if you
Mega
say
Blastoise
Terrain
is
Pulse
so
one
good?
more time to me, I'll lose my mind.
Oh no!
No, Terrain Pulse is
okay.
not a viable argument.
Wait, well, first of all, I was gonna mention Terrain Pulse as well, but not mentioning Terrain Pulse. First of all, it gets Tap Aura Sphere, Dragon Pulse, and Dark Pulse, as well as Terrain Pulse if I want to be that guy.
Basically, its coverage
Besides,
is too good.
wait. Speed boosting Rapid Spin, Flip Turn, Iron Defense Body Press, and it does some really good damage. Like you don't want to take those Stab Scalds or Stab Water Pulses.
I, as a person who has used a lot of Mega Blastoise, I love Mega Blastoise.
What?
I'll keep it at 11.
Somebody said, can we ban Belly Drum Baton Pass?
Yes, Baton Pass will
Nice
probably be
Chan.
banned next season, just so people are aware. We'll probably
You're
be
welcome.
banning Baton Pass. Or we're banning. Oh, I have Free so quiet right now because he was echoing so bad earlier.
I muted myself.
Okay, I just turned Free back up now because he sounds like he's not here.
I'm a ghost, man.
Yo, so real talk, Blissey 9.
Blissey is fun.
consensus?
9 is fine. Boltund, I think 4.
Boltund.
Down.
Yeah, I agree. It's not good.
I like Boltund.
Boltund.
I kind of like Boltund, but like it's just like not that good actually.
Its coverage is
got
like you think it's good, but then it's like no.
If it got Ice
yeah.
Fang, it would move up so much.
Agree.
Not even.
I mean,
it was
yeah.
kind of bad with Ice Fang.
No,
even.
dude, it can't hit ground. That's the problem.
because
It can't hit
cannot
ground.
hit ground.
Yeah. Boufflant 2, maybe
2 is
1?
fine. 2 is fine.
Okay.
Braviary, I'm thinking
He said didn't even mention it.
Breaks in.
4. 4 is fine for Braviary, I think.
Agreed.
Breloom
9 is good. Bronzong 8, I think is good. Bruxish 3.
2.
Honestly,
Ew.
wait. Actually, do you guys want to move Bronzong up to 9? Because that thing always gets drafted.
Maybe. It's like kind of like the Infernape situation. It's
Like,
just kind of like
It's like a mod that like you don't
Okay.
think like
Okay,
everyone,
yeah, sure.
someone always drafts Bronzong.
I mean, the thing about Bronzong is if you don't get like the good, like big steel types that are around, you can always count on Bronzong to be a great steel type in the mid to lower tiers. You know. So yeah,
I
sure.
think Bruxus 2 is cool because I think it kind of encourage. I like putting the waters.
What does Bruxish even do?
I think Buzzwole stays at 13.
I agree. It's really solid, actually. Solid 13-pointer. Great ground resist.
Cacturn 2,
One?
1 probably.
One.
But
Oh,
I will say, maybe the
honors
best
again.
1-pointer. Okay, Free is echoing so bad.
No.
I am muting the hell out of Free right now.
Get Calyrex the heck out of my game. 1 point.
Cacturn is a really good 1-pointer. I want that to be known.
That's fine. No one's gonna
Calyrex.
draft it.
Okay.
No one's gonna draft it, even if it's a 1 point.
But
You watch your mouth. Mega Camera up to 4 points. Maybe move down to 3, honestly.
Okay.
Wait, Tomathor just said Calyrex like 4.
What?
Or even
Calyrex
lower.
is
He
4.
thinks it's bad, but he doesn't realize how bad.
It's
Calyrex, it's a 1
Guys,
point.
Mega Camera up 3 points.
Yes.
It's tough. It's so good, but
Honestly,
yeah.
the thing is, I don't think the thing is because it's a low tier mega. Not many people are ever gonna draft it. Some people might because Mega Camera can definitely be devastating. Free.
All right, so let's Caracosta 3 points. I'm fine with. No, yeah, just keep
I'll
ripping.
take 2.
No, thank you for just ripping out the 1-pointers. That's kinda
yeah.
nice.
I'm like, get these out of here.
Yeah, honestly, that's kind of helping me. Celebi 9 points, maybe 8. Trashmon, thoughts?
8.
It's horrible. Get it 8. It's bad. I'm
All right,
sorry,
the boys are in the call. Let's go. I'd rather have Meganium than Calyrex. I can agree with that.
It's because
I'd rather have
Meganium
Meganium than Calyrex.
Torterra is still
Celesteela
better, though.
15 definitely.
I'll put that there. Ooh,
Centiskorch.
Centiskorch?
I think actually I'm willing to move Centiskorch up a lot. Like I'm thinking like 6 points.
it's
5.
Fine, 5. Maybe 2 points in one season is too big of a jump, but definitely moving up.
Chandelure.
Chandelure 8's
7,
appropriate, I think. Chansey 8's good.
Oh, you get that Chansey.
Regular Charizard 4 points, could even be 3 maybe, but 4 is okay.
Yeah, it's decent.
This is a big one, guys. I think Charizard X to 14.
It's already at 14.
It was already at 14.
Never mind.
but-
Staying at
I
14.
agree.
Megazard
I think this
Y.
is a
Megazard Y.
13.
11.
No.
12.
11.
12 is fine.
11.
June really hates Zard Y.
Yeah, it's gone free.
Like, imagine taking 4 times rocks and then just feeling bad about yourself from that point on.
Chestnut 7
Okay,
because
yeah,
it's
Chestnut 7's fine.
could honestly be 6. Who drafts Chestnut?
Wait.
Chinchino, I'm thinking 5.
Wait. About Chestnut. About Chestnut, I do think that Chestnut could maybe be 6 as well.
Like no one drafts it 4 times weakness to flying. So many weaknesses. Like it's just kind of like an afterthought to a lot of people. So I think putting it at 6 might actually encourage people to actually draft it.
Yeah, it doesn't get drafted a lot. I'm okay with it, honestly. I'm always gonna if honestly you want to convince me to move a Pokemon, just say it doesn't get drafted, and you're probably gonna win the argument.
You're like, oh shoot, you're right.
Like
Cinderace is 12.
Wait,
Like-
what? Chinchino at
the
5?
people are really advocating for Jatoon's Zard Y to 11 argument.
Like they agree. Starred wide.
It's
It's
Free
like
says Echo is gone. Unmute me.
Dude, the thing is,
It does.
Okay.
Yeah, the rocks weakness is huge, but
okay, put it on 11 then.
I'm gonna leave it for now, and I'm gonna think about it overnight.
Okay.
I'm gonna have an essay ready for you on why that
keep-
thing deserves to be 11.
Keep Clawitzer at 4 or change it to 3. I would
Let's go to
say.
3. Who's drafting?
Yeah,
Who's drafting Clawitzer as their water?
No one.
Dude, Clawitzer
one.
is like a tragedy. It used to be like a C tier mon that people would be like, "Ooh, let me try out Clawitzer," and now it's like,
And they see how bad it is.
Claydol, I think maybe to 3 points, honestly.
3.
It's a good spinner, but yeah, I can see that.
Clefable 14, I think is just really nice for it. It's like a very good 14-point mod.
Yeah.
Just a
Clefairy to 2.
Clefairy 2,
Clefairy
agreed.
too, I agree.
2.
It's
Cloister 8, maybe even 7.
9.
But let's leave it.
I do see the argument for moving it up because
Really?
that shit is so annoying. Yes.
I hate that thing.
Weather. Well, in a weather team, you can run Weather Ball.
Cloister's a mod
So
that's
it's
like ping-ponged around so much.
Let me just be annoying real quick and put a fucking thing on it to
the
make
King's
it
Rock?
flinch every
Yeah,
time.
King's Rock is really annoying.
Yeah, get that ban.
So much
King's Rock
skill.
Cloister. That's
It
so
was
annoying.
it was drafted by like Russ, and he did put in some work with it. So I would say 9.
I was considering drafting it. With heavy duty boots, it's like the chipping down with like Stealth Rock is like not as much of a
All right,
thing.
fine. Cloister at 9. Fine.
Fine.
Leave
Fine.
Cobalion at
Cobalion
10.
at 10. I'm okay with that. It's a mod that's like honestly not that good, but always gets drafted because someone's always like, "Oh, it's a fast steel fighting type." Like that's all rocker pivot.
Yeah.
Someone always drafts it because it fills roles like a lot of them really early.
It's it's surprisingly really good defensively. Like
I mean, it has like 130 defense. I don't think that's shocking.
yeah, no, yeah, but I'm talking more on the special side. I'm talking more on the special side. It can take some hits. Like
Kofagrigus
stuff.
was at 6. I'm thinking we move it up to 7. Honestly,
let's say leave it at 6.
I think it moves up to 7.
It always gets drafted. It's kind of like another Infernape case where
Okay.
people always draft it, and it's just like a solid ghost type, especially with the ghost type.
Tomathor, you make a really good point about Cobalion, and that's the reason I would move it down, but I think I'm going to leave it at 10 because it does get drafted. Who put Cramorant and Crabominable at 2?
They were at 2 before.
They should move down.
You want me to... Okay, hold on. I
Dude,
hope
nobody's
this-
drafting Crabominable. Oh my gosh.
Wait, can we hold on? I'm just gonna
Wait,
move this down.
Cramorant and Crabominable.
Comfy at 5. Honestly, maybe even 6.
It's a solid Pokemon.
So 6 maybe, guys? What do you think?
Well, if we're going on the base fact that we can compare it to Aromatisse and Alcremie, I would say it's a better one than those two. So
I agree.
I think
Not as much
Comfy's
defensibility, but
Comfy's like the most threatening of those 3, I would say.
yeah,
Like Comfy demands the most prep in matchup.
And
like
it has like really good stats.
Conkeldurr at 12, I think is just kind of like another perfect one.
Agreed.
But there's just like certain Pokemon like Clefable at 14, Conkeldurr at 12. There's just certain Pokemon that I'm like, that's like exactly home. like,
yeah, Copperaja needs to move down. That shit is not even. I'm not.
No.
Yeah,
I like Copperaja.
at
I like it where it's
6,
at.
I think it's okay at
6?
6.
it dies to a hit. like,
It kills everything in a hit.
it's that pure steel is like not that great of a stab unless it's like for fairies, and it's too slow to actually capitalize.
It gets heat crash though. It's a steel that gets a fire move.
Yeah,
good
but
fire
like
move. A really good fire move.
it gets rocks, I guess, but it dies. It's so like not bulky.
Dude,
it's so
don't
fast.
sleep on Assault Vest. Don't sleep on Assault Vest.
6.
Because
Yeah, don't sleep on it.
Oh,
6.
fine. I
Moving
guess you
on.
guys want it to be 6, yeah.
I just want to like move.
I'm trying to put in the 1-pointers. We leave Copperaja at 6 if that's the consensus. Corviknight 14.
14.
Yeah, that's not really a discussion. Cradley 4, 3, maybe.
3.
Okay.
Nobody's drafting that shit.
it's a solid
7.
water check.
All right,
though.
so guys, Sean wants to come in and make some small grievances known apparently. So I'm gonna let him do
Okay.
so. All right, speak your mind, my boy.
All right.
Here he
So,
goes. Here he goes.
all right.
Number 1, our Mega X should be like 12. This thing is garbage because it's not run boots. And to put it in the same tier as Mega Aerodactyl is a disgrace.
Okay.
Oh my
Number
god.
2, Cobalion is trash and it's not specially bulky at all. And
Disagree.
I don't know who the hell said that,
disagree.
but
I disagree.
you're
It-
wrong.
Well, it's not that specially
This
bulky,
is
but it can take some
the
hits.
content my
Um,
channel needs. It's just
like
people
3
tossing
points.
heat opinions at each other
It's
all day
garbage.
long.
It's pretty based. I like this, Sean. I agree. I think Zardax is horrible now, but I think I'm too scared and
You know
stuck in the
You know what it is? It's
mindset.
interesting. I think hazard clearing has become less sought after since boots exists, and that's impacted mons that are like can't wear boots so much. Just the meta has changed.
How will we do this? How will we do this?
Who just moved Zardwai to 11?
Whoever's smart.
Sean, what are your thoughts on
smart did
Zardwai?
that.
Okay, we're gonna put Zard X to 13 then, and we'll call it a day.
Okay.
Who put Zard? Sean, what are your thoughts on Zardwai? Let's hear that.
It's basically just as good as Zardex.
So we'll keep it at 12 then.
Crest needs to go down. That mon is horrible now.
Basically, my biggest thing that prompted me to join this call was the fact that Aromatisse and Comfy are the same tier. And this just triggers me beyond control. Because Comfy is so much better than Aromatisse. It's not even funny.
I agree.
I do
Aromatisse
think
should
Comfy
go
is better than Aromatisse. Okay, so we can put Comfy at
Aromatisse
7.
should be 5. Who moved it to 6? Akeem, did you put it in
Yeah,
6?
I
No,
agree.
we
I think
talked about it being
Aromatisse
at 6
should be-
because Alcremie was at 5.
I think they're like similar.
And-
Alcremie
Okay,
is like
wait, then put Comfy at 7.
That is true. Comfy does deserve 7.
I'm okay with
No.
Comfy. I'm okay with, honestly, Comfy almost swept me in CSL one time, so I'm okay with Comfy at 7.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, no one's drafting Comfy at 7, I think.
But
If I played, I would totally draft Comfy at 7.
me too.
Maybe I'll join next season just to draft Comfy round 1.
I mean, you could have drafted Comfy at
7
like,
points.
what was it at last season? Like 5? Yeah, it was at 5 last season.
Well, I didn't
Wow.
draft him last season. So
All right, Cresselia, 11, maybe even 10.
move
Okay.
down for
Fine.
sure.
9.
Cryogonal,
So it's
4 is
trash.
fine. People always draft Cryogonal.
Agreed.
Ursula
Solid
needs
4
to
Ursula
down.
is really
2.
bad. Ursula,
3.
Ursula,
Three.
3. Let's not go too far at once, but definitely,
Let's not go too
definitely could be headed towards 2 pretty soon.
Yo, Ursula 1.
Ooh, Darmanitan. Should we move that to 10? It never gets
Yeah,
drafted.
regular Darm to 10.
Okay, yeah, I thought.
Darm G at 14, I think is good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought you were talking about Darm
This is
G
why I
for
like
2
at,
secs, and I was like, what the hell? Decidueye, leave it at 8.
No, but it has Poltergeist though,
Oh, true,
Like-
true. I forgot about that. That's true.
and it's like a solid defensive check and glue. So, and everyone always drafts it. So it's Delphox could move down. What thoughts?
I
4,
think Delphox is solid at 5.
5. Okay.
Delphox is, yeah.
It's fast. It
Deoxys
has
defense
one
12, I think is good.
Mm-hmm. Speed.
more-
Deoxys speed
15.
15 is good.
Yeah. Okay.
Dugong.
No, don't. say
Delmi
that
is at
word.
8, maybe down to 7.
7.
7.
It got Poltergeist, so it gets a really powerful ghost move now.
Yeah, but
So let's leave
at
it.
the same
Let's
time,
leave it at 8 for now, I think.
I'm scared. I think Diancie should move up though. I think that's a solid mon that everyone picks, and it's like a sought after
I
mon.
think 7. I think 7 would.
Yeah, I'm
be
okay with
solid
that.
for
It's a mon that
Diancie.
I'm always looking to draft, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Like I know that like I personally understand.
Okay,
who's wanting it.
unpopular opinion, hot take. Mega Diancie, 13 points.
15.
Mm,
Well, it does get drafted at 14. My thing is, I think that with all of the new DLC moves that it did not get,
what do you
I
mean?
think
It
we
got
should-
play rough, mystical fire.
did it? It didn't get play rough.
Yeah, it did.
Did
Play
it?
rough, mystical fire, all that stuff.
There's no
yeah.
way.
Yeah, it did. Look.
Wait, did? Okay, forget it then. Then sure. I
I
thought it didn't.
mean,
I
it's not-
really thought it didn't get. I really thought we got bamboozled with Diancie as well. Okay, then yeah, keep it
Ditto.
up.
Should we move Ditto down?
Ditto
6?
Sure, 6 is fine. Dodrio 2. I don't know why it was ever 3.
Jump kick. everyone's like, "Oh my
Donphan
God,
8 is pretty good, honestly. People like Donphan.
Yeah.
Donphan
Dewblade
8
at
is
5
good.
is fine.
Did Sean make those opinions known and then just leave instantly?
Should we put Dracovish at 14? That was like something people were clamoring for.
Dracovish at 14. Yes, it gets Sandrush now.
I think Dracovish stays at 13.
It had Sandrush before
Uh,
though, because of our rules.
Because of our rules, it had it already.
I
Yeah,
can see the
but-
argument though for
Drake-
Sandrush.
Dracozolt 10. I think 11.
Yeah, but it still gets walled by grounds, which is annoying. as hell.
Dragalge 6. Maybe
Agreed.
5.
Now six is good
It's a solid
because
6
adaptability Draco does.
I love Dragalge. It just never gets fucking drafted.
It did last season.
Did it? Really?
It did this season.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that. Dragonite at 13 feels exactly right.
Even with dual wing, I agree.
I was gonna say Dragonite at 12.
It has dual wing.
Wow.
Got dual wing beat. If it still does badly, we'll move it down.
You bullied me into not drafting it last season. It should be at 12.
Drampa should be 4. Yeah.
Badmon.
Drapion should. Yeah, Drapion's fine.
Drampa, you guys moved to 4?
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, fair enough. That's kind of saucy, but Drapion at 6 is okay.
Yeah.
That stuff gets drafted. Drifblim at 2 is fine.
Are you sure? I like Drifblim a lot
Then
as a
draft
3
it.
People drafted it last season.
I wanted it.
Drudigan at
Someone
5
drafted it.
is probably okay.
It was stolen.
Hey, Drifblim, I think should be.
Nah, it's 2, dude. Draft it then.
Okay, fair enough.
Double with our new baton pass nerf, double's a lot worse.
3
now.
or 2,
So
maybe.
It was 4 last season. I think it probably moves to 3.
Yeah, I guess it's bad. It's only
maybe
good
even
if you
2.
aren't prepared for it.
2. I think maybe 2.
Actually, should we move Doug Trio down to 10?
Yep.
Probably.
The trapping is good, but it's
very frail. Loses to priority.
A Lowland Doug Trio 10 points I think is fine. Okay, 2 points. Dunsparce.
Get
the goat.
Start putting the 1-pointers in, Akeem. I'll do the rest.
Duraludon 6 I think is reasonable. It's
I think it's good.
It's just baby. It's literally just baby Dialga.
I always wondered this. Why do y'all put Duosion so much lower than Reuniclus when it's like you put the Eviler like they got the same bulk, basically?
But because Duosion just has way less offense, dude.
Yeah, they need to.
It got the same attack.
It does not have coverage.
It's the coverage. Sorry, yeah, it's the coverage. I knew
coverage.
It sucked
It doesn't have coverage.
Doesn't get Focus Blast, which is pretty big.
No. Yeah, exactly. This Noir should stay at 3.
I mean, I'm okay moving Duosion to 2 though. Free makes a solid point. Now, the more I look at it,
but who drafted
the
it?
exact same special attack stat.
Or 1?
No, didn't you draft it like last season or something? Season 3, yeah.
They're pretty. Like he's not
Probably,
super
but
off.
I never used it.
Yeah, let's move to. I mean, nobody's drafting it though. Let's leave it at 1 because nobody's
I also
drafting
drafted Showman. Dust Noir. Oh, that's a
Dust
tough
Noir.
one.
I think
Leave it at 3. Leave it at 3. I think it's solid.
Keep it where it's at, bro.
I think leaving it where it's at is fine.
Poltergeist is great on it.
Who?
Electros. I would say keep it at 4.
Forgettable mine.
Well, let me put in Elite Trick real quick.
You guys agree on Electros?
I think 4 is fine.
4?
Yeah. Ice Cube is probably 1, honestly.
1.
Don't do that.
Ice Cube is so bad.
Eldegoss 2 is fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, Electabuzz maybe 2.
No.
All right.
No.
Enough.
No, Electivire?
Electivire should be 2 or 3.
Electivire 3.
Oh, 3? I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's like a solid 2-pointer that a lot of people just go for really early. So I think that warrants moving it up.
I just remembered one more.
Electrode should be 1. Nobody will ever change my mind that it should be 1, but people always tell me that it should not be 1. So we're gonna put it up there.
I mean, yeah. I was gonna say 1.
Amolga?
1.
Empoleon 9 because somebody's always gonna draft it.
Entei.
It's a bad mon.
I think is.
Entei.
Entei should be 9 to 9 for sure.
If Darm is 10, then Entei should be 9. Kind of.
Escavalier.
Yeah.
6 is good with that amount of coverage.
I think 6 is good. Espeon 6, maybe even 5 for Espeon.
6.
People are pretty upset about where we put Eldegoss. Maybe we should move it up to 3.
It's not like.
It's not that good.
It's really just doesn't do like you think you're gonna draft all this utility in it, and then like it doesn't do. It's so passive.
It's kind of like Tangela, except with like.
Except Tangela actually has a special attack stat.
True, and some coverage, but.
Damn.
Putting these 1-shooters, baby.
Yeah, I'm looking at Eldegoss right now, and it doesn't get like one single move besides grass moves and weather ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna move Espeon to 5. Excadrill 14 I think is pretty good.
Drill at 20.
Wait. Espeon, I think Espeon should be 6.
It was at 6.
Alolan Executor should stay where it is. Nice 2-pointer.
Exploud. I think it's too good to be in.
It's too good to be 3, so leave it at 4.
Phalanx maybe 3.
Yes.
Yes.
It's no one's
Honestly,
drafting.
I don't even think it will get drafted at 3.
It could. Yeah, it could even be 2. What do y'all think?
No. I'm saying leave it at 3 because at 2, I feel like it's gonna be the first mon from that tier going. But
True. Ferroseed
Ferroseed 2.
Mon. Yeah.
2.
Akeem, you gonna put in Ferrothorn or you?
Ferrothorn 14.
13. Ferrothorn 13. 13.
Oh,
13.
shoot.
13.
Oh, yeah.
14.
100% 13.
Please 14. It's so
13.
fucking annoying.
13.
That doesn't make it good
Okay.
though. Like it's annoying.
Okay.
Why is Flaffy on here? Oh my god. Get that off.
Wait. Why did you put Flappy in here? It's in the same fucking tier as Ampharos.
It's untiered. Should be gone in the garbage heap. Dude.
Yeah, Ferrothorn
Flapple.
is not even a conversation. Flapple 4 is probably being nice, but we'll leave it there.
But
Fletchinder
should
2.
be 1. What? No, 1. That
It's
mon.
a bad one. It's a bad one.
Floatzel.
Who has ever drafted Fletchinder since Gen 6?
Okay, fine.
Floatzel can be
2.
2 because it actually is
2.
viability.
2.
I like Floatzel. It's kind of goated.
Yeah,
Florges, I think down to 9.
8.
Okay, so we're both
Not even
we're both in favor of it moving down.
9.
I think 9 is a good place to start.
Okay, can I be honest?
Oh man, Obda's in this chat. I just realized Obda's been saying stuff too.
Wait, before we move on, dude, no, Florges should be 8.
Yeah,
Florges
Obda, you're not wrong.
Trash.
I used to like for Alligator a lot. That's true.
Trash. Florges is trash. Should be 8. Flygon.
Everyone always drafts it there. Like it's a solid wish mon. It's a solid just offensive. It's even though it's not that offensive.
It doesn't get coverage though. Losing hidden power hurt it a lot.
Crack, you gonna add Flow at Eternal this time?
So am I gonna add what?
Flow at Eternal.
Oh, good question. But Flygon, I'm thinking
Flow at
7.
Eternal.
Not in the game 3.
Flygon 7.
Wrong answer.
Frost, leave it at
Frost
4. Oh, Frost last.
Could move up.
5.
Move Blissey
Frost
down,
last.
please. Obda, you just won season 9. Sorry, season 4. You don't get to make these demands anymore. Get out of here.
Season 9.
Move Blissey down. I'm moving Frostlass to 5 because I think it's reasonable to move that thing up with.
I think it's not reasonable. I'm moving it back.
Whoa! Dude, people were gunning for it. They were multiple people wanted to draft it, and I drafted it. Well, I guess I didn't draft it that early, but I think it's a deal.
Trapmon. Done.
Not now.
The only thing that worse than Frostlass was Jatoon's drawing of Frostlass.
Dude.
Bro, oh my gosh, I keep stuck in this Gen 6, Gen 7 mindset, my guy. Poltergeist and Triple Axle. I think it pushes it up to 5. I'm just saying.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
If it doesn't get drafted, call it's a spiker speed tier. Delayed Mega, I think
yeah.
15.
Solid 15. Solid
Gallade,
15.
Easily a 15-point mon. Mega
Galvantula,
I think regular Gallade maybe to 4.
Yeah, it's
I'll leave
bad.
it. I mean,
I
I think
think 4.
I think
Garbodor 5
5,
I think is fine.
Oh, the boy. He's gonna hit me.
Garchomp is 15. The more I think about it, it's got to be 15.
I agree. Garchomp should be 15.
Mega Garchomp 13.
I agree. I don't think it should move up to 14.
Oh yeah, it gets skill shot now.
Skill shot's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Gardevoir
14 I think is good. Gastrodon 6
yeah,
I think is fine.
Gengar
should be
7.
12.
Gengar 13, I think, is fine. Maybe even 12, honestly.
Don't don't gas him.
Well.
Don't gaslight him, Toady.
Well,
We don't need any more reason to move that mon down.
Gengar should be 12.
I do love me some Gengar.
It's a ghost type, and ghost types are just so good.
Offensive ghost.
Yeah,
types are
but
just like
Gengar
goat.
loses to everything that's physical, though.
Ooh, I do like that argument. I like it.
Okay, then. Okay, just because Akeem wants it at 12, let's leave it at 13.
He's like, just to spite Akeem.
I love you, Akeem. Okay, now, okay, if you guys are adamant about being 13, I'm down for it. Yeah, Giggle
I'm
is
trying to get the
perfect.
Glass Dryer.
Glalie is really good. No, Mega Glalie 5 points.
You say Glalie is really good?
Yes.
Glass
Glalie.
14. I think last year is a 14 pointer.
Really?
No.
14?
No.
100%.
That's not the
No,
ghost
no, no,
one.
no,
That's
no,
the
no.
ice one.
Oh, Glacier's. Oh, sorry. Spectre's 14. Sorry, right. Glacier's the ice one. Sorry, my bad. I mixed
11. 11 for Glastrier.
I think that's fair. Solid physical ice type, pretty bulky, but pretty bad speed.
Really slow. Yeah.
Could he be 10? I think 10 is a.
No, I
But
think
I think
10
it's
would be a
powerful.
stretch, though. I feel like 10 would be too much of a steal. So it's like,
Yeah,
I feel like
but
11.
it's also super slow, and you have to like. Well, I
I
guess
think
you just,
I think 10.
It's really
I think
bulky,
9 or
though.
10.
No, 11, I think.
No. Toadie's falling into the new mon hype trap.
No.
We all do. We all do.
That's what I'm telling you. You guys are saying based on that it's just an ice type that's slow. The thing is, it's really, really bulky, so it does.
Doesn't it have 2 abilities? Like in one?
No, that's only Rider Calyrex.
That's
or whatever.
the insanely broken ones.
I'm okay. I was thinking 9 points for Glacier. I'll settle for 10 unhappily.
10, sure, 10. And then.
I remember a season where Golduck was like 2 points, and I was just scratching my
Hell no.
head.
Although, okay, you can also put Alolan Golem at 1.
No, Alola Golem was actually draftable.
Is it though?
Yeah, it definitely.
No,
it's
I
a 2.
think it belongs in
It's a
the
2-pointer. It's a 2-pointer.
Is it though?
Yes.
I really like. I've
there
never
are-
seen someone utilize Alolan Golem.
I
to a
have
full.
seen it drafted several times.
When? Please, I want some examples.
I can't. I just know I've had to prep against it several times with my Mega Scissor. Not necessarily only this league, but
What do we think about Golurk moving up to 6 because of
Moving
Poltergeist?
up.
Leave
I
it
think
at-
Golurk, I
leave
think
it at
Golurk
5.
It's not
at
drafted,
best
so.
stays at 5, maybe moves down.
Stays at 5. Stays at 5.
I don't
It's
think
a good- it's a
Poltergeist
good
helps
call.
as much as you think it does.
Yeah.
Ooh,
stays
It
at
helps to
5.
get drafted. That's it.
Ooh, Gudra. Yeah, we'll just keep it at 9. It's always drafted.
Yeah, Gudra's not 9 is fine.
Gothitelle should be
Gothitelle 13.
13. 13.
Yeah.
Gothorita
It's
should
never
be
really-
2.
Gothorita
Gothorita
2,
should
yeah.
be 2.
Oh,
Bro.
you get a-
Gorgeist at 3, I think, honestly. I got shit Poltergeist actually. Let's keep it at 4.
Yeah.
Granbull
And you
4.
can use all the different forms.
Grapplox 1.
Yeah, get
Yes.
that shit out of here. Graveler?
Yes.
Graveler? Akeem, come on. Why is that?
Bro, what do you want from me?
Graveler, come
Like,
on.
What is Gravel?
What do you want?
here?
I'm
Grotto.
just, I'm just
Grotto.
busting the chaps, man. I'm
Wait,
just
wait,
busting the
wait.
chaps.
Reden should be 1.
Wait. Shadow Tag's still here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And y'all still making Baby Goth that low?
It's
It's
at
2.
3. It's 2.
You want it 3?
Obviously, says we're being abusive to
I hate
stall players by
Stall so
putting
bad.
Gliscor at 15.
Go ahead. Never mind, bro.
But Gliscor is just like honestly so good this gen. It's so good.
Hey, I'm putting ingredient. Greninja at
12 is fine. People
Well,
always draft it. People always draft it.
Oh.
Greedent,
yeah.
the goat.
put that in
Groddle.
there.
Grimmsnarl.
Groddle better than Bayleaf.
All right.
Wait, Grimmsnarl maybe at 10.
But it's I loved Grimmsnarl when I used it. It was
Same.
insane.
It's awesome.
People also
but
always draft it, so I'm okay with it. I think it's
true.
not worth 11 points, but
That's
people
fair.
always draft it.
It's fair.
Otto, Gumshoes.
Girder,
is
I think
Groddle
Girder is
doing
fine
here?
at 2, maybe even 3.
Wait, what? You're crazy. No, Girder is 3 to 4.
Okay, we'll do 3 then.
I think it's honestly could be.
Dude, Girder
4,
is so
but
good. Girder is so good.
it's a really good mon. I agree.
Guzzlord probably
I
down to
always
3.
consider drafting it. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, agreed.
Gyarados
Regular Gyarados 10
stays at 10.
10.
Or unless you want to move it up.
I'm
Mega
okay with 10.
Gyarados should be 11. Mega Gyarados should be 11.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Really? Okay. I mean, it's a mon that I always have trouble building around, but building for.
It has very common weaknesses.
Yo, hear me out. Hakamoa 3.
Hear me out. Shut you.
I put that shit in 1. Don't worry.
Hatterene 9, maybe even 8.
I also another
nine,
one.
nine is
Haunter,
fine.
I think, is a great 2-pointer.
Agreed.
Hawlucha
Everyone always
12.
drafts that.
Maybe even 13, honestly. Everyone always
I was gonna
drafts
say
it.
13 on Hawlucha.
Like
Okay.
somebody will draft it at 13.
Haxorus is fine at 12. It
I
doesn't
think-
really get drafted that
I think
often.
Haxorus down to 11 actually, because it does not get
I
drafted.
agree with 11.
Yeah, it's kind of a mon that's like
Alright,
just
so
pure.
I think, guys, we've done a lot tonight. I think this is enough tiering for one night. We've done a lot in one night.
Hey, let's get through the H's. We gotta get like
to
a
the H's,
solid
bro.
ending.
All right, we're gonna
Get
finish the letter
H's.
H. Heatmore 1, Heatran
15.
13,
He said
Heatmore should be
Heliolisk
15.
9.
Heliolisk 9 is fine.
Could be 8 actually.
It
8
could be. I think 8. I think 8's better. I think 8's better.
8.
Could even be lower than that, but we'll put it at 7, 8
8.
because
Heracross should be 9.
Heracross
Really?
9. I'm fine with that. People still aren't drafting it.
It's low as fuck.
Mega Heracross
10.
10.
all right.
It's a
Actually,
really
no.
good. It's a
Actually,
really
no.
good 10-pointer, but
Actually, no. Mega Heracross at 11. I would say.
no. Let's do it at 10 and have some fun this season.
Jesus, Akeem's like, I'm now choosing my.
Okay, there's my Mega.
Tomathor is livid that we didn't spend more time talking. We spent more time talking about Alolan Golem than Shadow Tag.
Shadow Tag, I'm sorry to say, is just like, if you want to draft it, man, by all means, run through the
No,
league.
I think
and
he's
then
complaining that like the league it has it unbanned at all.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to run through the league with Shadow Tag this season or season 5, then be our guest. But from what we've seen, it's not been too. The only time it was like really annoying was when Alpha had it, Alpha Horace, and then even he was like, it was just when the team was not that well prepped for it.
Hitmonlee, what do you guys think?
5, maybe even
6. Leave it at 6.
really okay.
Burden can do some work or reckless side jump kick.
Wait, what?
Where did you put him on top, by the way?
5. I think that's fine.
Actually, with triple axle, it's kind of
I would argue him on top for 6.
Nah, I'm fine with 5.
Dude, it's a really nice spinner, really good intimidate mon. It's
Where's
both,
Hitmonchan?
Haunch.
Oh, it's in 2.
Yeah.
Monchan is-
Honchkrow to 4.
I agree. No. Okay.
Dude, Honchkro's
Calm
gonna run train. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Regular Hoopa 7 is okay.
No. 6. Was trash.
Huh.
Regular Hoopa is trash.
It is pretty
Shit,
bad.
I'll
It's
draft it
true.
at 6.
It is
Yeah,
pretty
no one
bad.
drafts it. Hoop Unbound, kind of bad, but I don't think we can
13
put it at
seems-
12.
Yeah,
13's
13's
okay.
13's
13's okay.
I remember people used to draft that thing like first round.
It was a
and
lot better in like Gen
Yeah.
6.
Gen 6.
less fairies to worry about.
Mega Houndoom, I think it's good at 7. Wouldn't even argue for 6, but I think that would be too low.
Yeah,
I don't think it would be that low.
I like 6. I like 6.
It's a high tier D for.
It falls into the
drafting.
same problems that Mega Absol falls into in my mind.
Mega Absol's significantly better than Houndoom though. Like better cover, like better stabs on Houndoom, but like same.
Huntail 1. Okay,
Are you sure?
hear me
What are you
out.
talking
Hydreigon, I think, is a 13-pointer.
I was about to say, because you
It always
you
gets
drop guard
drafted.
X all the way down like that.
Yeah, Zardax is bad though.
I mean,
Bro, he's
I
bad
would
when they got rocks on you. That's it.
Yeah, when they got a rock, it's
honestly,
bad.
I disagree with the Hydreigon being at 13 because it's really hard to switch into to Dracos from Hydreigon when it's Scarf, especially.
My argument for that is that it's drafted extremely high anyway. So,
And it's very versatile. It's a really versatile mon.
Hypno, don't know why it was 2 points before, but let's just end this off and put that thing at the clean 1 pointer. And Illumise too, because that is not going to be discussed anyway. So.
Bro, is that all the Pokemon that start with I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's finish I then.
No, we're done. We're calling it a night. That's a lot. That's more than I wanted to do in one night.
It's a stream.
Yeah. Now we're gonna next episode will be next night or one of the other nights.
Fair enough. Wait, what is Tom Thor thing? 1 point goth. But besides the reason to ban
guys,
chat.
well, I hope you enjoyed this little sesh here. It's been fun. Let me know if you guys want to tune in for next time. And until next time, we'll see you guys later. The boys are out.
And now I'm out.